we have such a program in front of us today, and this is the last day of our Braganza exploration.
So now we're just gonna finish up our breakfast that we got, and we are gonna go and discover a very charming area. And then we come back tonight to this hotel because here they have something very unique that you can sleep in.
We are driving to this restaurant called Careto, which is very typical Tabana, tucked away in the Montesino Park. And after this hopefully amazing lunch, we are going to Rio de Onor, which is a town that is called the seventh wonder of Portugal.
Out of Onor in another little village, and we are gonna have our lunch at Careto. And Careto is the people or the figures that we saw last night in Braganza dancing around. So I want to see how this place looks inside. So our lunch today is pasta, which is the real meat that we have had before. Very tender, exclusive piece of meat on the cow. I think this place is probably the most traditional place we have been on since we left Lisbon this time.
It's certainly the most in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but also like you can almost, I wouldn't do it, but you can almost pull out bricks from the wall here.
Pasta is the finest meat on the cow, and it's found right here. It's cows in its natural habitat, so it's just the best meat you can get. When you order this here, it's 17 euros, and you can order as much as you want. So if this is not enough, you just get a new one. And you get the fries, you get the rice, you get the salad, and you even get desserts and coffee.
And the wine of the house.
Really? Is that included also?
That one.
It's so cheap up here. Oh my god.
So we are having a fish that is called congoro. It has many different names depending on where in Portugal you are, but we are going to call it what it is here in Trás-os-Montes, and it's a congoro. This has been grilled over open fire in the old stove that they have here.
It looks like lobster, the congoro.
It's not lobsterish, it's more fresh, and it's not a fat fish at all, but it's delicious.
One thing that surprises me is that people are not obesely overweight up here, because I've gained 3 kilos the last 3 days. I'm like a Labrador. I eat until I vomit. This is Rio de Onor, and this is where Aldeia de Onor starts, and we're going to take a stroll around here and see if it lives up to its image of being the seventh wonder of Portugal. Amalia, don't do it.
Uh-oh.
You're not allowed.
Uh-oh, they're closing the
You are
borders.
trespassing into a new country.
Estamos en España.
España.
Because it's so close to Spain and because of all the history they have with Spain, they actually have a very unique Portuguese dialect that they don't have in the rest of the country.
I mean, if you're so close to Spain, it makes sense that your accent is affected.
It's like when you go to southern Denmark, they also speak very weird Danish.
I'm from southern Denmark, and she's trying to mock me.
But I'm right. Let's go back to Portugal.
These are the fridges, the old school fridges.
Pumpkin fridges.
Original para agua, ¿no?
Very.
Sí,
Sí.
sí.
Lindo.
E tem mais grande também? Mais grande que
Não, grande não.
so pequeñas. Ok, o preço?
7 euros, 5.
7 euros.
This one as well is 30. These are caretos de vase. The caretos, they dress out differently depending on what village they are from in Bragança.
E você faz tudo aqui? Quantos anos vives aqui?
Muitos.
Nasceu aqui?
Sim.
We don't have any cash.
Oh no,
As
we have no
always.
cash. We are so bad at cash.
I think the mission now is to find a multibanco. And
We have to find a multibanco.
I need 7 euros for this because I can put vino branco in this one and walk around in Lisbon all day. No one will bat an eye. And I also want to test if it really works. I don't believe that if you put cold water down and you go out in the sun, it's still cold. I don't believe it. Olá, tudo bem?
Tudo vai, tudo vai.
O seu nome
Mariano.
Mariano.
Mariano has lived here in this village his entire life, 88 years. He has an old cellar with wine that he once produced here.
Quantos homens vivem aqui?
60 pessoas.
60?
pessoas em tudo?
Tudo. De onde sois?
Dinamarca.
Dinamarca.
Da Dinamarca.
Sim, sim. Em Dinamarca tem batatas também, sim.
Este está vino tinto e branco.
Não, branco não.
O vinho é muito importante aqui em
Portugal.
sim, em Portugal, mas
Em Aldeia de Rio de Onor também.
Agora tem pouco movimento o vinho. Agora bebem cervejas, bebem...
bebe cerveja, mais, sim.
Sagres ou Superbock? Sagres ou
Sagres, bebem Superbock.
Que é o melhor, Sagres ou Superbock?
É conforme, há quem gosta mais do Sagres, há quem gosta mais do Superbock.
Ok.
Há muitas pessoas que preferem Superbock e muitas pessoas preferem Sagres.
Sagres.
A vossa equipa de futebol?
O Porto.
O Porto?
Porto.
Ok.
This is probably the most authentic moment of my life.
Dormes aqui? A sua cama?
Lá cima.
Ah, ok.
Ali no largo.
Ok.
Quantos anos tem o vinho branco? Vinho tinto?
Tem um ano.
Boa?
É fraco.
Sim, muito bom.
Mas não é assim muito, não é forte, não é muito forte.
Não, quantos por cento?
Não sei, nunca medimos, mas alguns de 10, 12 graus.
This is the kind of wine that I could drink like for a long time, like all day.
I think the taste is emphasized by this whole experience. You know?
Maybe, but it's very, very good. Gosta o vinho, sim. Boa.
Para o respeito da comunidade. Um mordomo que era naquela ano era chefe da aldeia, o mordomo. E então, quando se juntava o povo, o mordomo chamava por as pessoas na comparência e o que faltava marcava-lhe este pontinho pequenino. Isto representava uma autoridade do governo. Era a autoridade do povo, mas representava a autoridade do governo. A gente está com o senhor Presidente da Câmara, está com respeito. E temos que estar com respeito com toda a gente. Mas aqui significava o respeito para toda a gente.
So the whole stick story is the foundation of basically how this little society has been working up until 85 when they stopped using the if you don't show up you pay wine method. But still, because most of the people here are so old, they have been helping each other out in all different forms and shapes. So some people take care of this, some people take care of that. And by having a very meticulous system, everything is taken care of without the help of young people who are more resourceful. We were just giving this tuk-tuk. It gets 70 miles to the gallon.
I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
Okay, how's it going, Jon? Do you know how it functions?
Shut up.
You're not very good at this. One thing we've always been dreaming about, Jon and I, is having our own little golf car so we could go around Lisbon in a golf car. Today we are going around Onor.
Hola!
Hola!
Tudo bem?
Hola! Hola!
Então,
Tudo bem?
regula não?
Diga?
Regula o motor?
Sim, funciona.
Funciona?
Sim.
O pip indica que não está mais...
Bateria.
Sent from God.
O sonho.
You want to taste me or the wine first?
The wine.
Look what we actually brought back from Aldeia Rio de Onor. I asked the old man if he would give this to us if I gave him a shout out on Instagram, and he was like, "Hell yeah!" No,
You're fucking lying.
no, that's not. We found €7 worth of coins around the street. It's gonna be standing at the office on the shelves. I mean,
Like that.
like that.
Yes.
This is souvenirs that matters, you know, not that crap you see on the streets around Lisbon where it's like, oh, you can buy a Lisbon, I went to Lisbon t-shirt.
And then, just like that, the food is already here. This is a flower leaf, and then inside you have some pear, you have some honey, and you have a goat cheese.
It's a bit creative and unique. The typical food will come, don't worry. But let me taste this.
I think you're gonna love this.
Wow. You know how I am with describing food. I'm terrible. I'm like a Steve Jobs keynote, you know.
Amazingly awesome, great, really outstanding.
We just realized we've been documenting every meal we've had for the last 4 days.
Which is a lot for us.
But Amelia, there is an aliera here and I have to taste this immediately. This is like the first one I had in Mirandela with the lemony contrast.
oh my god.
This is up there along with the best one we had ever in our lifetime.
We also have this. This is a cake, a fish cake. Can I talk or what?
But you know, I have this idea that when you are in Bragança, in Trás-os-Montes, you shouldn't have fish because
That's
you
not
are.
true?
No, because there's a long way to the ocean, honey. True.
right now I can hear the birds singing loud and clear because I'm literally in a bird nest right now for humans, so it's giant. But you come join me slowly.
Whoa.
Don't ruin it.
I'm saving my life. So they're not completely done yet, but we wanted to include it because in 2 weeks' time, once this video is published, this will be done and people can come up here and they can sleep and they can lay in the bed and they will remove a lot of the branches so you can just stare up and gaze at the stars. Generally, these last 4 days here in the Braganza region has made me feel like a child waiting for opening the packages under the Christmas tree. It's been one delight after the other. It's unreal how much this country has to offer.
So guys, obrigada por ver o vídeo. Até logo.
Até logo, guys. See you in the next one.
Tasha.